Shalom, shalom, Yasharallah. First and foremost, with God, praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles of Great Milestone. Peace and blessing to the elect. And we're going to get into the videos. I'm going to just be roughly paraphrasing on this video. Yeah, I put the spirit on me to, react on this video because I got a couple things to say. And the fella Og did a really good job on the video. You should go check it out. Go to his YouTube right there. Don't listen. So yeah, bear with me.
And we're going to start at 1 Corinthians 10 and 20. Chapter 10, verse 20. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils, and not to the Most High. And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils.
Con. This is basically, talking about the 2/3, man. Talking about the 2/3, basically just thriving into this world, enjoy doing what they doing. This makes Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai angry. Eating that pork, eating swine, such and such, not doing his ways.
Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils.
Con. So, what's it saying in this one? You can't please both, You can't be trying to please your family or you're trying to hang out with your friends and all that, your little 2/3, and trying to please the Most High. It's either the Most High or it's them, because, Most High, comes first. He's a jealous God, He even says it right here, 1 Corinthians, right here. Do we provoke the Lord to jealousy? Or are we stronger than he? Because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is a jealous God. And he doesn't like that. He's already angry with us. Well, 2/3 with us. Not eating all this pork, We not following the laws, the commandments. We are in the flesh. But, 2/3 of us got to go.
Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of devils. So all these Christians, so-called Christians, you're not supposed to have fellowship with them. You shouldn't be going to church. You shouldn't be dealing with them. You see who they worshiping. We're going to 2 Corinthians next, but you see who they worshiping. They worshiping Caesar Bajir. That false image, that false ass image of Yahweh Shai, which y'all ignorantly call Jesus. They don't love the Heavenly Father, man. They do what they want to do. They halfway follow the commandments, and then they'll turn around and say that only the New Testament matters, and that's definitely not true. There's a whole bunch of wickedness, man, and you should not be dealing with these wicked Jake and these false prophets, false teachers.
Because these 2/3, most likely your friends, or used to be. You got to cut them off. You're gonna have to let them go. Cause you hanging out with them, their wickedness is gonna rub off on you. That's why it's better when you get in the truth. You surrounded yourself with more like-minded people, like the fellow Akim. You don't surround yourself around them no more. You begin to diss yourself. You can say little what's up, but that's it. The only really 2/3 you're gonna most likely be around is your family. And maybe your girlfriend if you got one. Or maybe that occasional friend that comes around, such and such. But yeah, man, you can't be hanging with these 2/3. These 2/3 is what's gonna get you killed. It's gonna make you go off. And if you try to tell them, and they don't get it, it's time. You gotta move on, man. You gotta move on. You can't be dwelling on these 2/3 just trying to get in the head. Because, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai put a lock. Well, that has an angel that puts a lock on their head to keep them from getting the truth. So, I understand that you probably want him to be a fellow Akim, just like you. You want to be in the truth, but, not everybody going to make it. You got to be ready to let that go. It might be hard, but Yahweh's building this up. You just keep staying in the truth. Because, when it comes down to it, it comes down to you, man. You got to work out your salvation. your salvation. I'll give a little bit more of this video.
Now let's go to 2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not equally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness?
Yeah, because Jakes, they hate the light. They like being in this darkness. They like just thriving in their wickedness. But when Jacob trouble comes, it's not gonna be like that. Esau gonna get their ass. Yahweh, by some Yahweh shot gonna get their ass. Cause Jake think that, and they believe in this Christianity doctrine. Talking about God love everybody. Or Jake got over here wanting to save Esau. Like, why would you want to save Esau? They wicked. Yahweh even hates Esau. But you gotta stay away from 2/3, man. You gotta stay away from them. You can't be hanging with them like that. Not like you used to. You can't be doing that because it's gonna rub off on you. It's gonna cause you to go off, and that's the last thing you want to happen. You don't want to be on your bad side because he is what makes you alive. Our lives are already loaned to us. And everything that you're doing, keep in mind that these angels are watching you. He see you hanging out with the wolves, you're gonna die with the wolves too. You can't be doing that, man. And the times we coming into is real serious. Yahweh put the spirit on me to put this video, Yahweh, everything that happens within Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. But, that's all I wanted to get out, mainly. Had in my head, I wish I could have got some more precepts, a little bit more scriptures. Salakia on that. But hopefully your brothers were edified. And all praise to the Most High. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom, Yasharallah.